All right, divine masculines. So let's see what you guys have going on in your energy. So whatever comes out, just whatever area to give you guidance. We have the Surreal Sea, and then we have the Alchemist, and we have Alignment. So I feel like right now you guys are taking a leap of faith into the unknown. You guys are awakening. Something feels surreal, something feels unreal. But you're alchemizing energies right now. I feel like you guys have been trying to grow and you're trying to align yourself to something. What else do we have for the DM? Holy Spirit Angel guys. We have release desire to control. Okay. So you guys are trying to release a negative energy. Maybe trying to control the outcome. Maybe there was a situation you was trying to control. You're scared to go take a leap into the unknown because you don't know how something is gonna go, if it's gonna go in your favor. Maybe you're used to operating out of a space that if you don't have control, you don't know and don't know how things are gonna turn out, you might not want to take a leap of faith in that direction. Tell me more about this energy, Holy Spirit Angel guides, for divine masculines. We have the Magician. We have the Four of Cups. Okay, this is about something you was trying to manifest. But I think that Spirit is sitting you down because Spirit is telling you that this manifestation is going to take a lot of your willpower, right? You're going to have to utilize a lot of energy. Willpower, right? But this is in order for something to manifest. But you're not sure. So you might not want to move in that direction because you don't know how it's going to all work out. What is this? What is the masculine trying to manifest? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you guys are trying to change. This is a big turning point for you. It's something that feels huge. It feels like something that's like it's either now or never. But again, you keep going to this place where you don't know. You have doubts. Where are these doubts coming from? A part of you wants to impulsively just take action. But you have doubts. It's so funny how that card just keeps showing up. Okay, now we got Strength at the top. We have Two of Wands. You don't know how this is going to play out in the future, but you want to move somewhere in the future. You might want to move, like move out of town, move out of a place that you've been, but you want to move, you want to change direction. But I think the thing is that you would have to really fight for this. So what do the divine masculines need to know, or what they need to do at this time? Oh, this is what's scaring you. The thought of marriage. The thought of marriage. Why is the divine masculine scared of marriage? But you would have to leave this community, this place that you are. You don't know if you're balanced enough, if you're not. Oh, okay. Okay, so you guys are kind of like the Divine Feminine reading. But no, actually no. Because the Divine Feminines, it was actually other people in her energy. But for you guys' reading, it feels like you guys want something. But this actually resonates with the collective message on the masculine energy stepping into their Emperor energy. So you guys could watch that if you guys didn't see that one. But it's like, I feel like you guys were stuck in a cycle with a twin flame. The situation was very karmic. The situation didn't work out. But you thought you wanted this. and things just didn't, it's not working out with this person. So you're being sat down to really look at what you're actually manifesting, because you weren't aligned to what you were manifesting. So I do think you guys do want marriage, or you were saying that you did, but I feel like you had some sort of control over it. Like, maybe that's why you stayed with this twin flame, because you knew what to expect, right? Like the connection is familiar. It's, even if it was toxic, even if it was chaotic, you still knew what to expect with this person. You still know how to control this person or get what you want, some things like that. But in this, but it wasn't serving you. Like, you couldn't see yourself marrying this person, even if you love this person, because you know in the long run they would not satisfy your soul. So it's like you want marriage, but you, I don't know why was the divine masculine stuck with this, okay, twin? Because they made you happy. But the thing is that this twin flame was actually wearing a mask, and you finally awakened to the mask. So it led in disappointment. They actually end up betraying you. And this has been a heavy burden that you've been carrying. And there's a part of you that might still want this person's attention. But you've recognized that this connection actually really drains you. Like, you're tired. Even though this person once made you happy, it's like you're tired of the back and forth. You're tired of things not changing, things not, it's like you were hoping it would change. You were hoping that this person could get it together for you. But again, you weren't aligned to what you actually wanted, because if you actually really want peace, if you want someone to respect you, love you, you were still staying in a cycle where you weren't getting that. So you kept repeating this cycle with this person. Four of Swords, Four of Pentacles, the Star. So now you're withdrawn and you realize that you need to really let this go. You really need to heal, because I feel like this last time you got betrayed and it did it for you. You're ready to grow. You want your real Two of Cups, but now you're trying to figure out how you're going to get this, right? Okay, what else do we have for the masculine? You're trying to manifest a new direction. You're trying to align to this. Because it's like you're wanting to settle down. We have the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Why is that here? You want someone's attention. Someone that you see as long-term. But there's this question. There's this question of like, am I ready? Should I approach this person now, or should I wait? You might have already, okay, so you felt like you already met this person in the past. So while you was dealing with this twin flame, you felt like you met another soulmate. But now it's like you're seeing things differently. You're taking more accountability. Maybe you tried to control the dynamic of this connection and it didn't work. Something this Queen of Pentacles said you're trying to heal from, because it emotionally hurted you, right? You got hurt. You got hurt in a connection. Oh, okay. No, this is not that you have a Two of Cups in mind. This is what you're trying to heal from. This Two of Cups situation with this twin flame, okay, you realize this Queen of Pentacles is a karmic attachment, right? She said something that made you feel like self-doubt, but it hurted your feelings. She could have made you feel like you weren't good enough either. The way she talked to you, I feel like you're trying to heal from that. Like someone really talked down on you. You feel like you invested a lot in that connection, but you might have regrets too about... Some of you guys had another path you could have gone down. Like the universe was giving you an opportunity to go in a different direction, but you chose the twin flame. So you could have started something new with someone. Someone came in the picture, but you didn't see that person as your Two of Cups. You wanted the twin flame. And I feel like deep down inside you wanted the approval of that twin flame, but you regret investing in that connection, going back to it, because you had a new opportunity to start something different. But you chose passion. Is that what it was, Spirit? I think it was that. You chose passion. Now this connection has ended. And you're in this place where you're ready to date. You want to be in a passionate connection. I feel like you've studied yourself. You've learned some things. And you see things differently. You're more intentional about where you want to go, or it's leading up to that. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool. So you're headed in a different direction. This was very slow for you to come to this conclusion that this person you were dealing with wasn't your person. You actually belong with an Empress. So there's an Empress that you want to pursue. And I feel like the person you met was an Empress, but you did choose the twin flame. Five of Cups. And you feel like you lost the Empress because you were comfortable with that twin flame. It would have required you to move out of your comfort zone, leave behind certain things, but it's like there's some days you impulsively want to just run away from everything. This has become a secret wish for you. This is actually a sad reading because I feel like you guys came to the realization that that Empress made you happy. Something about that Empress you really liked. I feel like you're going back to the moments you shared with them, because I feel like you had an attachment with the twin flame and you wanted it to work with the twin flame. So you were like choosing the twin flame, but you met an Empress who actually really made you happy. There was no conflict within the situation with you two, but you didn't choose to grow in that connection. And this Empress walked away because you chose a karmic, but you didn't know that it was going to hurt so much, or it was going to impact you on a deeper level, because now you recognize, like, how did I not see the Empress? Why did I choose to go work things out with a karmic that I kept repeating this negative cycle with? So I do feel like you genuinely wish you'd made a different choice, but now this is like a lot of stress on you. It's weighing you down. It's a hard realization that you created conflict, because I feel like you really have faith in the connection with the twin flame. So you didn't think it was going to be a big deal if you walked away from the Empress because you was focused on the twin. but realizing that the Empress actually loved you and was real. And now that you're done with that twin, now you can see clearly, and it's like you lost the person that was already there. You had manifested that Empress, but you decided to hold back. So it's forced you to heal. Yeah, you didn't expect that your heart was going to be so broken like this, because I feel like you're mourning the loss of two connections. Things not working out with the twin flame and the Empress walking away. And it's like now you're trying to figure out how to manifest this Queen of Cups back in, which is that Empress. But this is hidden. You've been trying to strategize, come up with a plan. This time showing up more confidently, right? So you've been trying to do a lot of soul searching, figuring out what she needs, how to connect to her, because you want her to believe and see that you've changed. You want her to choose you now. But you're scared because she has these boundaries. She has these boundaries and you feel like she's letting you go. She's grown past this connection. It's like now what you're afraid of is that when you get back or you come towards her, now you're in the position you put her in. So you feel like she might now block you. And you would have to tell her the whole truth on why you did not work on this connection. You also owe her an apology. In the past, you gave her a little bit of love. But the truth is you wasn't choosing the twin flame, but you was choosing the twin flame. You were trying to figure out what was the best choice for you to make for yourself. You didn't have that figured out. So I feel like you're scared to tell the Empress that. Right? Like, because I do feel you genuinely do want to work on things with the Empress. Because you've realized your mistakes. And you've been growing. But it still stresses you out because it hurts. Like, I feel like your heart really is broken. You feel like you made the worst mistake of your life. So what is the advice, Holy Spirit Angel Guide, for Divine Masculines? What's the advice? Spirit is like, be open. Speak from the heart. Show this feminine your heart. Because in the past, what you showed was ego. You didn't open up. That's why she left. She wanted a King of Cups. She wanted someone who's going to open up to her, connect to her. But you chose your pride because it felt good for you to have the attention of an Empress and the attention of the twin flame. And it's like you now understand that that was wrong. So that attention came with a price. And you feel like you're receiving karma because that Empress was your Two of Cups. There's nobody else that you want but her. But the truth has been spoken. The truth has been shown and revealed that you are dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, who was karmic, and it was a huge karmic lesson for you. And you were trying to work things out with her. That's where you chose to give instead of coming into this relationship. So it's like, you've already lost the feminine, right? That's what it's saying. Your opportunity for this connection has already been gone because of the choice that you made. But you have to be honest with her. You have to just speak the truth from the heart. And if that means that you didn't have yourself figured out, and that's why you was choosing the karmic, you were confused. You've changed since then, and you see things differently. Like, that's not the path that you want to choose for yourself. You are in a karmic cycle. You need to express that openly and honestly. If you try to go around this connection with lies, or try to manipulate it, you're definitely not going to have a chance of rekindling anything, because regardless of what happened in the past, you still feel guilty. You need to make amends for hurting the feminine. That would make you feel better, and then that would let you know that you can move on and you would be able to clear your karma. So at this point, it's about you clearing your karma. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to feel good until you make that apology and tell her the truth, because you owe that to her. Like, you confused her all to satisfy your ego, and you used her energy, right? And when I say you, I'm speaking to the person that this applies to. If it did not apply to you, don't say anything in the comments about it not applying to you, because I will block you guys. There's people that this message is for, and if it's just not for you, it's not for you. These are not personal, these are collective. But for those of you guys that this resonate with, that's the only way you would be able to find out if you have another opportunity with this person, is by going into the connection, being honest, and telling her the whole truth. Put your ego and your pride aside, because that's what got you to lose the connection in the first place, right? So that is what I have for you guys. And if it resonated, y'all know what to do. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.